Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The Paris Masters is heating up. The quarterfinals are here. The drama is off the charts, and there's plenty to talk about. From Carlos Alcaraz's shocking exit and attitude backlash, to Novak Djokovic sparking a furious reaction in Greece, we've got a lot to unpack. So grab your seat, let's get into all the tennis chaos. We're down to just 8 players in Paris. And what a lineup it is. Jannik Sinner is now the heavy favorite to win the title after Carlos Alcaraz was stunned by Cameron Norrie in his opening match. But plot twist, Norrie himself was then beaten by Valentin Vacheret, who now faces Felix Auger-Aliassime for a semi-final spot. Over on the other side, Alexander Bublik will take on Alex de Minaur, while Alexander Zverev is set for a huge clash with Daniil Medvedev. And finally, Sinner will face the big-serving American Ben Shelton in what's expected to be a thriller. But you know who's not in Paris this week? Yep, Novak Djokovic. The world #1 has chosen to skip the event for the second year in a row, and trust me, that decision hasn't stopped him from making headlines. While the Paris Masters continues without him, Djokovic made an appearance at a basketball game in Athens with his son, Stefan. But when Novak appeared on the big screen, the crowd's reaction brutal. He was booed loudly by fans in the arena. It's not totally clear what triggered the hostility, but it's safe to say that Djokovic continues to divide opinion wherever he goes. Still, Novak looked calm and composed as always, just another day in the life of one of sport's most polarizing figures. Now let's talk about Carlos Alcaraz, because wow, he's facing some serious criticism after his early Paris exit. Alcaraz was upset by Cameron Norrie in his first match. But what caught everyone's attention wasn't just the loss, it was his behavior. He was spotted arguing with his coach between sets and looked visibly frustrated throughout the match. French journalist Benoit Malin didn't hold back, saying, "I didn't like his attitude. I didn't like his body language, getting angry, telling himself he couldn't do it. You have to be able to win when you're playing badly, like Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer did. Rafa would never have behaved like that. Alcaraz needs to be careful not to let his ego take over." Strong words, and maybe a wake-up call for the young Spaniard, who's known for his charisma and energy but is now being reminded that even champions need humility. On a lighter note, Alex de Minaur got a pleasant surprise at the Paris Masters. After his win over Karen Khachanov, he found out that he had officially qualified for the ATP Finals. His reaction was priceless. "I had no idea. It was the best news I've got in a long time." And while we're talking about good news, how about Andy Murray's new gig? He's teamed up with Albert Bartlett, the UK's biggest potato brand, for a fun advertising campaign. Murray said he actually picked up some cooking skills during the shoot and joked that his wife's pretty happy about that. Back on court though, Jannik Sinner raised a few eyebrows after admitting he's not at 100% ahead of his quarterfinal match against Ben Shelton. He said, "I'm trying to manage it as best I can, but it's clear I'm not at full capacity. Today's match was less physical, which helped, and I'm going to sleep very well tonight." So, Sinner fans, cross your fingers. He's still the favorite, but fitness could become a factor heading into the weekend. So there you have it, Djokovic booed in Athens, Alcaraz under fire, Sinner battling injury, and the Paris Masters down to its final 8. This tournament has had everything: drama, surprises, and emotion. What do you think about the crowd booing Djokovic? And do you agree that Alcaraz's attitude needs fixing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more daily tennis news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.